are rare and they are few. Who can compare with Ronnie Q? So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air, it's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie in the morning while I'm driving. Ronnie Q. I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie. I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q.
Grand Rising, everyone. Thank you for being here. Let me remove my kitty to make sure you can hear me okay. Oh, I'm here. I think I'm here. Let me remove this as well. Let me remove this as well. My goodness, so much to do. I got them layered on. Grand Rising to everyone. Thank you for coming over. I promise an extra live because I met a goal on yesterday. So I said I would come live this weekend. I have switched the time of this live about 514 times. And I was like, well, let's just do it at the regular time. Grand Rising, Miss LA. Can you guys please hit the like button on your way in? Miss LA, Grand Rising, Love Blake, Melissa King, My Econ Show, Grand Rising, Jay Parrish, Southern Nobleman. Thank you for being here. A click and a view, Grand Rising to you. That cat dancing his butt off. Yeah, that cat be getting it. Just my thoughts. Grand Rising to you, Sir William. It's good to see you. Okay, so it's a lot of craziness going on. Um, just craziness for craziness sake. So I was up doing some things around the house, and I got a notice to go over to Jay Wilson. Were any of you guys over at Jay Wilson's last night, early morning? Uh, did any of you? So I just need to know how much I have to go through. It was just a hot mess, a real hot mess over at Jay Wilson's. Hey, I think T Velocity, you were over there. I see the title of your uh, your live. So my goodness, where do we start? Last we left off the state of the fake relationship. N- no, I think Duke and JC, okay, was there. Yes, they were. I saw a blip of it. Grand Rising, darling Gibson, Madison. Grand Rising to you, Mike Lewis. Good morning and Grand Rising as well. So I go over there to Jay Wilson, and I read balled it back, and then he said something about that man when he just left off of here. So I realized that I had to red ball it back again. So Duke was on his channel. So Duke is making the rounds and taking full advantage of, you know, his one moment in time. Okay, I'm not going to be singing today. Yes, very Carrie. Remember, I met my goals. Thank you for being here, T. Evans, Grand Rising. Yes, so we're going to have a quick early morning live. And uh, listen, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, let's before we start with that, let's start with the foolishness of Motley. Uh Patricia Moore, Grand Rising to you. Do tell. Uh, Miss T Velocity, I was in your chat and I heard all the things that you said to Modney. And I don't know how you feel about the things that you said to Modney after he went live after you and doubled and tripled down and made himself the victim. Miss T Velocity, I'm sure you said you knew. Who is it? T Danielle? T. You said you did know of T Danielle, so you may not have gotten the earlier story of what T Danielle had to say. So this is my commentary about. I don't understand how you could be surprised at Motney because Motney always positioned himself as a victim. So T Danielle was over at Bertha Mays earlier yesterday, and no, it's two sides to every story, three sides to every story, or two if you have actually saw it go down. So you did not see it go down. Obviously, you did not hear T. Danielle's part of the story. And when you gave him so much, when you was like, don't let nobody take you out of your bag, I was like, Miss T Velocity, hold on. Hold on. I just wanted you to hear the other side of the story, to see if there was any necessity for him to come out of his bag like that in the first place, and tell this woman that he hopes that she comes home to find her whole family shot and murdered. I didn't see. I don't know what you thought that T Danielle, and she said something that struck me strange. She said, I can throw shade or whatever, but what her side of the story was over on Bertha Mays yesterday morning was that she was on QB's panel, and either one or the other of them came up on the panel. I don't know who was on QB's panel first. And he tried to engage with her on something, and then she told QB directly, QB, I don't want to talk to him. This is what I heard her say on Bertha May's channel yesterday. And he flew into calling her and another woman on the panel a bitch. So QB put him down and told him he didn't want to have that over here and tried to just squish the conversation. So what struck me strange is that, come to think of it, she said, QB, I don't come on and I don't curse. You don't never hear me get out of pocket. You never hear me curse people out. She says, yeah, I may throw a little shade or something, but I don't conduct myself in that way. And then I thought about it and I was like, I don't think I've ever heard her curse. Uh, okay, so don't quote me. I'm just saying, based upon what she said and based upon my memories of interactions with her, sure, I could have missed her cursing somebody out, but everybody was agreeing with her that they had never seen her act that way. So the simple fact that he went live and said that he wished that because she said she didn't want to talk to him and she didn't care what happened to him. Uh, Obviously, he was talking about that robbery where he was carjacked or whatever, and she doesn't have to care. She is perfectly within her rights to say, I really don't care what happens to him, based upon the behavior he distributes all the time, and she doesn't have to care for what happened to him. But is that saying? Is that equating? Is that the cause for him to go live and say he hopes that she comes home one day and finds her whole family shot in the head? Does that equate that? Okay, so I'm just going on the fact that I knew her side of the story when you were talking to him, and don't have nobody take you out of your body, don't have nobody have you do something that you really wouldn't do. That is something that he really does. I don't I'm just talking, Miss T Velocity. So you didn't have the front side of the story. So take it for what it's worth. And then so after T Velocity ended her live with this heartfelt heartfelt reasoning to somebody who is absolutely unreasonable, then he goes live. Hey, watching from Cloud 9. He has strength for women. Oh, okay. Okay, Miss T Velocity said, um, that that's what I was focusing on. Wishing death upon anyone is disgusting, period. Okay. Hey, Miss 313. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I knew you. Hey T Evans. I think I spoke to you. Hey T Evans, if I didn't. I just didn't know if you knew all of that. What did she say for him to say all that? That's unnecessary and disgusting. But I'm not even done, Miss L.A. with what all he said. T Danielle is a subscriber, and yes, she is loved on here. It doesn't matter if the masses don't know her. I made a red velvet cake for Thanksgiving, and I'll be damned if my mom didn't utilize the key I gave her to my apartment to come in here and snag the last. Hey, I don't blame her. Shit. I know, Miss T Velocity. I know you didn't know. So he's thin skinned, but he spews hate first and then plays the victim after. And so let's get to the second part of what he also said to her. Hey, abuse of you. He also told her that he hopes that when she does find her whole family dead from a gunshot wound, that he also hoped that her husband has been anally raped. So this is all that he said to her, because she addressed the panel holder QB and said, I don't want to talk to him. And then he went on to allegedly call her bitches because she did not want to talk to him. And she said she didn't care what happened to him. So this is how I got it. This is how I got it. So he goes live after that, and he I wake up to this, and Miss T Velocity, she's over here. Like, I just want to apologize to my subscribers and my supporters. Well, what did you do to them? What did you do to them? So it's kind of like that. I'm gonna apologize to Fifi and then continue to degrade her, and then continue to say how you were right just because you didn't like how somebody was talking to Brooke. I didn't like how they was doing Brooke in a contest that you had nothing to do but to sit in the chat and watch. So okay, and then you took the apology back from Phoebe. So he goes over. I want to apologize to all my subscribers. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. And I was over. I wake up and I hear T Velocity, and she's over there telling me that I shouldn't let somebody take me out of my body. And la 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 la. And I should have had just blocked it to her. And if I had just blocked it to her, and I should have just told her, well, I don't care what happens to you either. Because who was it? Dr. LaShonia. She said, I was telling you to stop. I was asking you to stop. I was telling you you were going too far. You wouldn't listen. She didn't say anything to warrant that. That's somebody in his chat writing that to him, that she had tried to stop him in the midst of him saying it once. And they said that he doubled down on it a whole lot of times and continued to repeat it in the live. And you see one of his people who he apologizing to, and saying, I was telling you that you were out of order. So now he's apologizing to his subbies, but you haven't apologized to her. So let's be clear. Because I shouldn't have said that. I just should have said, I don't care what happened to you either. And I should have just blocked it at her. Okay, so you did all of that. And now here comes Ness up there. And someone else was up there. I think it was Madam Tulsa. And then Uppity comes up there to just have a fight about themselves and nothing about this behavior that's being distributed, just to distribute some more bad behavior in, attacking Ness. But Ness didn't make it any better because before Motney had gone live, QB went live, and she had T Danielle on. He had T Danielle on the panel, and I forget the other lady who was on the panel, and they reviewed what happened. And QB, dragged Rodney, and he said he's not welcome over on his channel anymore, and this, that, and the other. So QB is still live. So Ness hits Motney's panel while QB is still live. And well, all right, what are you going to say? They're over there dragging you. And what kills me is that T Danielle, she's over there acting all innocent. And every time QB says something to drag you, Ness said that Ness says T Danielle was over there like, I didn't do anything, trying to act all innocent. T Danielle was talking in her regular same voice. But what did Motney do? He fuck that bitch. And that's what she get. I take my apology back. I rescind my apology. Not on anything that he know to be fact, but what Ness was saying, that T Danielle was over there acting innocent. But wasn't she innocent? Even if she was talking in this hush voice and saying thank you, QB, so was she wrong to thank him? Because it did happen on QB's panel. So was she wrong to thank him is what I want to know. Hey, the sisterhood. Yes. Okay. So he runs on emotions, not logic. Thank you. So he rescinded his apology just as many times as he reiterated that he hoped she found her whole husband shot dead in their homes and her husband anally violated. So now he takes all of this on Ness's word. But the only thing Ness told him that she was doing was acting innocent and thanking QB. And fuck that bitch. And that's why I shouldn't have took my apology. I shouldn't have gave her no apology. You didn't give her no apology. You gave your subscribers a apology. So my point is, he came in apologizing to his supporters and then talking about he rescinds his apology to her that he never gave her in the first place. Let's be clear that he never gave her in the first place based upon not what he heard, what Ness decided to come in there and say. And even what she said to him, does that make her all kinds of bitches all over again? And you being right for saying, and people can't tell people how to fight. And she got up there several times talking about it. She didn't care what happens to me. So, it's always the lying with him. It's always the lying. At first, it was just this one time. Now, he's seen her several times on several different platforms saying the same thing. But you notice something that he won't do? he won't be specific where all of these alleged other instances happen, I bet. So he was she been walking around saying that about me, and and she did that on several platforms. On several platforms. She did what? She did what? So it seems like he's this is stress. Grand Rising Bernice. Uh so that is so disgusting to say karma is a B. So I'm just giving you the full details and the rundowns of this. But you know what else that was real curious? That Ness came over there and said that this lady said absolutely nothing wrong. Didn't go back into anything. QB was dragging him, and he had nothing to say to or about QB other than, well, I don't care if I'm blocked it over there. I don't care if I'm blocked it over there. I won't go over there. I don't care. I don't care. That's the only thing he had to say about QB. And um, I don't know. I don't know if I didn't watch all of QB's live. I don't know if his mother came up, but Ness came over there and said, they over there talking about your mother and everything. I didn't hear that. And I'm not saying it did not happen, but what I'm saying is I did not see that happen. And I don't know if a they was if she grouped the whole bunch of people who were on the panel together. Do you guys know anything about that? Hey, T. Danielle. You would know something about that. So Ness comes over and said that they was over there talking about his mama and all of this. I saw none of that when I was over there. And I'm wondering, was if the mama was brought up, was it just a QB who was the one who was dragging him, who said something? So it was just lumped together as they were over there talking. It didn't happen. Thank you. So now he's back up on this righteous indignation about T. Danielle saying that she didn't care what happened to him and she did not want to speak to him about being right about saying that disgusting shit that he said about her family and just unhinged. Because T. Danielle, don't you know that you do not have the right to not care about what happens to Motley? Do you not know that that is not your it is your mission in life, rather, to care about what happens to Motley? You failed the assignment, T. Danielles, because you have no rights greater than that than to care about what happens to Motley. Shame on you, T. Danielle. Hey, Miami Pumbo, how you doing? They dragged him, not his family. Okay, thank you. Ness is a shit starter too. We see her evil ass ways. Now, somebody, I can't, who was it? I can't remember who it was. So it seems like Ness was trying very hard to get him to go at QB, and he refused to have any harsh words for QB. And she tried to get him to go over there. I ain't going over there. I'm not gonna go over there. I'm not gonna go over there. So you can have an air of ignorance and act like you didn't get dragged by QB. So therefore, you will not have to respond to QB. So you can just continue to attack a woman and her family who said that she don't care what happens to you and she doesn't want to talk to you. And then you started calling her a bitch when she said that. That wasn't enough. No, you had to go live and wish death on her family and and how this death should happen and all of this shit. I think it's a lot of mental illness walking around these beef sectors. Good morning to all coming in. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in. Share the live stream if you can. Thank you, very Carrie. Hey, Patricia. I keep hearing what he said, but what did she? What did she say? She said that she didn't care what happens to him, and she didn't. And she told the panel holder that they were on the panel together. I don't know who got there first, but she told the holder of the panel, I don't want to talk to him, and I don't care what happens to him. That's what she said. Patricia, capiche? I laughed when he asked Ness if she was going over to drag QB. Ness laughed and said no. And also, it was also funny to see Ness say, "Oh, Rodney, I can't believe you're doing this to me," when he was letting Queen Tulsa and Uppity up, as if, how dare you let them come up and argue with me like I do on my channel whenever I feel like it, and I let people drag you, and then he said, oh okay, well, Queen Tulsa, can you go on mute? And Queen Tulsa agreed to it for a second, and then Ness came back up, and then Ness immediately went into showing throwing shade at Queen Tulsa, and he said, "Queen Tulsa, I told you to leave your mic off." And she said, "I ain't gonna let her sit up here and try to slick shade me. She gonna get that work." And then so she and the people in this chat was like, "Well, why you trying to protect her? She don't never protect you. How many times has she not protected you?" So it just seems like Nets was really trying to get him to go at QB, and that is something she know that he is not going to do. As many times as she lent the hem of her garment for him, of her skirt, for him to hide behind, why would she think that he's going to go after QB? So Ness, you trying to get this weak motherfucker to go after QB, and he won't even go over there and listen to what is said, so he can continue to feign ignorance about he's not feigning ignorance, to have plausible deniability about knowing about what was exactly said, but he knows that he was exactly dragged. Okay, so I'm wondering if is Ness trying to set up a team to go at and have a reason to go at QB, because if somebody if her and well she didn't like the person said, she said she wasn't going to go over there and drag him, but she said she was going to go back over there and listen, because they were live at the same time. QB had been live quite a bit longer than Motley. So I'm thinking that what I'm thinking is, long story short, I'm thinking Ness is trying to stir up some shit so she can have a beef between QB and Fabe, and her and Motley, and that would be a mismatched team. And I'm thinking that's she's trying to get something popping off. To have a reason to go in for QB. I could be wrong, but that's what it's looking like to me, Ness. Ness always whining about protection, but she doesn't protect anyone on her lives, and that's what she was doing. Hey, TC, thank you all. Rodney gets mad fast. Rodney is mad, as in insane. Okay. He is going to watch it. He only acts like he doesn't watch, folks. He's in the clouds right now listening to. Of course he is. Of course she is. He is. Kwani and Lovely Love have that same level of ratchetness. Oh my God. Yes, because he did the same thing to me, and his ability to say things like that ain't normal or socially acceptable. Yes. Exactly, a view is a view. He's gonna threaten the wrong. He did when he threatened me, and then my husband got in his ass, and then he was running around claiming to be victim, just like he was running around on his lie. Well, what am I supposed to do? She always talking about me. She always saying that stuff. She got up on a whole lot of panels, and she kept saying she don't care what happens to me. But he could only pinpoint that one panel where they was said, which was QBs. So now all of a sudden, Rodney is saying that like Danielle was painting the whole beef sector, saying this. And I'm tired of seeing her hop up on panels saying this. Well, we tired of seeing you hop up on panels saying somebody blocked me. So and if somebody y'all keep on talking about me, I'ma block you, bitch. But can't nobody block him. And Ronnie Q, she came after me the first time I met her. I didn't do nothing to her. I I swear on that for everything I love. But on everything he loves, all you hear is Ronnie Q came after him the first time she met him. And you hear nothing of the context of what Ronnie Q or how Ronnie Q allegedly came after him first. Because it didn't happen. Oh, it's just he just good enough to put out a lie. I was victimized. You notice everybody always come after him first. Yeah, they came after me first. They came after me first, and I didn't do nothing to them. They came after me first. Ugh, ugh. Just a fucking pathetic ass liar. And then when my husband got in his ass, oh, I have family members who is in law enforcement. Who don't, bitch? And what that mean? Did you call them family members that were in law enforcement when you threatened to fight me, I guess, and told me to bring my mother and my sisters? Did you consult those people in law enforcement in your family when you did that shit? But you didn't ask for my brother or that husband that came up and had you shaking in your motherfucking boots, bitch. No, you didn't ask for you didn't say bring your daddy or your sister or your man and your brother. No, you didn't say none of that. You said bring your mama and your sister, you little bitch made hoe. Did you ask them motherfuckers, them 16, 15, and 16-year-olds who jack you for that fucking car? Did you buck up on them? Did you tell them to go get their mama and their sister? Or you just laid down? Or you just took orders and quivered like the hoe you are? Let's okay. I'm sorry. This ain't about me. I was giving y'all her story, T. Danielle's story. Okay. Okay. Let me see. People have to understand that words are like curses and hexes. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. He is casting spells. The energy will find its way to him. Well, allegedly, he says that his father has stage 4 lung cancer. So you would think that death would be a little further off of his tongues, wishing it on other people. But hey, it is what it is. He is what he is. Ronnie Q, he's a lie. I don't even visit a lot of panels. Only my faves about for QB most because he is my friend. Yes, Z Sarah. Yes, Z Sarah. Sure did. Okay. Okay, so why invite a mama to fight? Because he a hoe. Because he a little scary ass bitch. He is a scary ass bitch. Yeah, like get out of here. Can't tell you one thing that I did to him. Okay, so T. Danielle is not messy or cruel. It's odd. It's a lie. It's a lie. So he acted as if T. Danielle did something so detrimental to him, and it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. He's an absolute liar, and it is what it is. Grand Rising, M. Renee, it's good to see you as well. Okay, so thank you, Indigo, for becoming a member again. I appreciate your support. It is about, let me see, it is about you because you are one of the females he attacked. He backs down on these men. He knew QB would dog walk his ass. Hey, lovely one, grand rising to you as well. So that's what was going on yesterday in the beef sector. So, uh, like I say, I don't know if any of you have seen T. Danielle dragging somebody inappropriately, or I know I haven't seen it. Okay, my family is covered. That's right. My family is covered. I still don't care what happens to him, and I will still talk about him on panels that I do want to hit. Do something about it. Okay. So that's what was happening now. So then I somebody get put a bug in my ear to go to Jay Wilson. So I don't watch him on the regular, but I rewound it. I saw Duke Farrell was on there, and I wanted to get to the beginning of where he came. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yeah, you know. But see, unfortunately, hold on one second. But unfortunately, in the beef sector, it's gotten to the point where, yeah, just let them say anything. Yeah, yeah. If we don't like them, it's true. No receipts. Yeah, this is some new shit we're doing in the beef sector. Hey, straight out of a storyline for content. I speak on what I observe. I don't drag anyone. Thank you, T. Danielle. Thank you. And he could not take that. And T. Danielle, I don't know if you were in here when I said that he did a live to apologize to his subscribers, and then when Ness said that you guys were over there dragging him, he said he rescinded the apology as if he had given you one. He never gave you an apology to rescind. He gave the apology to his subscribers about what he had said on his channel about you, and it's up and it's stuck with you. Well, we knew you meant it in the first place, because so now he really does mean it, because he was dragged by QB, and he has so little emotional intelligence that he didn't even go over there to hear what happened. He just took Ness's word for it, and now it's up and stuck with you. Shabba. Trash. Pure trash. It's a whole lot of trash walking around these YouTube streets nowadays. Just pure trash. Hey, Candy Cane, how are you? So now I go over to Jay Wilson's. Duke is up there. So Duke is up there talking about um, this thing with Krista and blah, blah, blah. And he's talking about he is very highly intelligent because he has not autism. What is he has? Asperger's. And he was playing this whole thing, and he's not done playing, and blah 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 blah. And then here comes, and he gets off, and he comes back up. Now here's Krista. Now here she comes. Jay Wilson, you so funny. Jay Wilson, why are you asking him? So basically what this Duke said they are just friends. That and he asked him, does he live with another woman like he's heard? And he says, well, I've been with the person I'm with for like 6 or 7 years, a number of years, and that's all I have to say about that. So he was uncommittal about the commitment of whomever he's been living with for 6 or 7 years. And then he went back to, but me and Krista, we're good friends. And then Jay Wilson is ribbing her about all of that moaning you were doing. And Jay Wilson, you're so funny, trying to avoid the fact of what he was saying. And then with all this dumb shit. And then she goes, well, it's good having Duke as a friend. And he's better. He makes me feel so good from yesterday to today. She's understanding that he makes her feel so good and he's such a different breed of man and blah 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 blah. Okay, so then it comes up. What is this? Uh, then it comes up about Lemon. So Duke dedicates him officially as Tangerine that's sweet on the inside. He said that Beasley was trying to get that to take off, but he's going to officially call Lemon a tangerine because he's easy to peel and he's sweet on the inside. And then Chris is up there talking about, oh, what great friends they are. And you can see the looks on his face. Duke's face is like, oh, God, I don't know how long I can go through with this with a straight face, and just looking like a face with disgust and a face of, oh, I got this dingbat going. And she, he's my friend, he's my special friend, he's this, he's that, he's this, and that, just a bunch of BS. So Jay Wilson is asking them a lot of questions, and then we have a guest. Now, who comes up? None other than the tangerine. Easy to peel and sweet on the inside. And he comes on like he's Big Daddy Kane walking in the motherfucking club and shit with his cane go tilted to the side and his cane and his pinky ring on his finger. Yeah, I don't care about this. He can have what do you call her, short legs or something that he thought that was so oh, you reading the children. I don't care. He can have short legs if you want. I'm not going to chase after her. And then Big Daddy came. Okay, so yesterday, there was a point in some, I think it was at YouTube cameras, where Duke said, I've been thinking about taking a trip to California. I have a couple of job opportunities in California. So basically, in my mind, what it sounded like to me, I'm telling you exactly what he said, but that kind of put me in the mind of, he let you know. You can be touched. He's letting you know that he may take a flight. That's but he said that he has some job opportunities in California, and you never know if he and Lemon would run into each other. So now all of a sudden, Lemon, oh, I don't want to fight. Why would I fight for her? Why would I fight for short legs? And then he goes, well, Duke, we got into it the other a couple of times on my channel, and I just want you to know that there's no hard feelings, and all of this and all of this ass. I wonder how Krista and Lemon can fix their faces so tightly up Duke's ass to lick his ass. So he comes over there and he licks Duke's ass, and Duke's just sitting up there with a deadpan face on his look on his face, and he says absolutely nothing. And so Jay Wilson go, well, Duke, do you have anything to say? He said, no, I don't have nothing to say. And then so then Tangerine slinks his ass off the panel. I guess he didn't do his big one there. And then so after he leaves the panel, Jay Wilson inquires like, well, do you think that he was trying to? He said, I don't care what he was trying to do. He said, once a person takes me so far, I'm paraphrasing. Once a person takes me so far, it's no going back. He said, so all of that, I can keep Krista and this, that, and the other. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, but when he came over there, he said you can have that thing. He actually called her that thing, and then you hear the voice, Lemon, why are you talking to me like that? Why are you calling me a thing? Why are you're coming over here to be mean and talk to me mean? Lemon, why are you doing this? And he's totally continuing to talk over her as she's spazzing out at him, calling her the thing that we always knew her to be. Just a thing. Uh, so that's what I saw. Yep, I agree with Duke. Yeah. So past show was epic. So if you didn't see that, I don't know what happened before Duke came on. That live messed Krista up. So I don't know what happened before Duke came on. He came on twice. I saw him. So if you want a red ball to where he's first up there, and he drops down and he comes back, and all of these, all of them, he really had all of them looking silly. For and the thing about it, Lemon coming over on Jay Wilson's panel, he still had his own live going. So obviously he had been watching. Obviously he is so uninterested in the bullshit that he had going on his channel that he left his own panel to go over there and kiss Duke Farrell's ass, plain and simple, and leave the cowardly lion stunned, just stunned. I tell you. Okay, so that's what I saw over there. Now let me see. Duke says he wants a. Oh yes, yes. How crazy is this? So soon after, I noticed that soon after Lemon left, just Krista dropped down off of Jay Wilson's panel. I'm pretty sure she had to cry in his pillow or something. And then Duke said that he wanted to get a reading from dragons. And when he kept on talking about dragons, I looked up at the computer and I saw that just Krista was gone. I was waiting on her to chime in because he kept on acting like dragons were so vital. And then I said to myself, I bet you she ran her ass over there to Lemons and is trying to get on Lemons' panel. Lemon, what's wrong? But I went over there and I saw Lemon trying to save face about yeah, I went over there and I told her this. Well, you didn't say all of that ass kissing you did over there to him. I know, I be going off sometimes when I'm drinking too much, and it's no big deal. I don't hold any grudges and all of this bullshit. So then somebody came over and told him that he was asking for dragons to give him a reading and that he and dragons can do something. But in the time that Lemon had gotten back over to his own channel, he declared that he and dragons were an item and that he always loved, yes, the L word, dragons more than he cared for just Krista. And we're gonna do this thing together, and I'm going to help her build her numbers up on her channel, and we're gonna work this thing and this, that, and the other. But you've loved dragons uh, all of this time, and you've known dragons all of this times, and you never thought to do any of that for dragons up until now, up until the point where And you probably wouldn't have even thought about it if hadn't people said that you never had gone over to Krista's page to help her build up her page. So maybe that's why that it was to go to what I'm going to do for dragons. So I heard that he went over to her page, Krista's page, once or twice. So after people were getting in his ass about it. So that was the forefronting thing that he was going to do for dragons. So then somebody comes in and said, well, Duke is asking for dragons to give him a read and this, that, the other. So he's all, why he care about dragons? I know dragons ain't gonna go nowhere because Dragon is honest and true and this and he basically talking for dragons like I know Dragon's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna do all that stuff that short legs did, and she's not gonna betray me like short legs did. It was just a whole unbelievable mess. So I'm giving you the bird, I'm giving you the little seeds to go find it. And then okay. Okay. I don't have a Facebook or other social media TC, but I can drop my okay, y'all talking about something personal. Um Lemon's about to build a show around her current circumstances. If he's smart, she needs money and housing. Yeah, he said something about them putting a show together or blah 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 blah. Yes. Oh, you mean Honey Love, what is her name? Yeah, she's going to allegedly buy dragons a ticket to go out and visit Lemmy. What is her name? I think her name is Honey Love. Honey Love, a subscriber, is allegedly going to buy dragons a ticket to go out and visit Lemon. And he was like, when you want to come out? You know, I can come pick you up. Should I come pick her up in the truck or the Malibu? I'm just, okay. Okay. So that's the biggest question that you have. That's the biggest question that you have about this announcement that Dragons is coming out. And she said, yeah, man, probably closer to Christmas so I can spend a whole week. And then he said, yeah, I'm going to take you around to meet my family and all of this and blah, 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 blah. Okay, Camp. Tiny Legs. Thank you, Camp Me. Tiny Legs is what he calls her. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. These subscribers are some of the dumbest people ever. I was just like, who is going for this shit? Okay. Now, so then the topic switches. Then the topic switches to this one right here. So when he's saying that there's tomorrow they're gonna have a for the love of shitty Trish tomorrow, but they're still looking for contestants. You can be male or female. Now, wasn't shitty Trish walking around here yelling and screaming about this marriage that she allegedly is in? But now all of a sudden, there's a love of Honey Love. It's the mysterious donor on their vacation. Thank you, Indigo. I said pick her up on the city bus. Okay. Male, female, or transgender too. Okay. So everybody can enter. You can enter your pets. You can enter your pets, but make sure they have their rabies shots. They may get too close to Trish. So Lemon is about to do the algebra with dragons, huh? Where is this love together? We're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever. No, they don't. Okay. So let me see. What are you saying? Can someone drop TC's channel for me? One of my mods, can you please drop TC's channel, such fuck ish. Yes, a whole thing of fuck ish. So there are going to men, women, or trans are able to no refunds. You're not going to get any refunds back. So she's sitting up there. So who he's trying to think of competitors. I think he was throwing out names. He even threw out ZX's name. ZX came up there later on in the broadcast and says, no, why would he do that? He said, but Trish can get his number and he can hook up with her and blah, 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 blah. They brought out, okay, who's the competitors? Nubiology. Nubiology. Uh, her and Trish were having some little banner. She said that, and Trish says she wants at least 12 people. But when he first brought it up, he had, I think, four people and two who hadn't really gotten back to him. So now Trish is all, we can cut it off at 12. Like, bitch, you are asking for women, men, and trans. So why are you being so aggressive about cutting it off at 12 as if you will get 6 or 7, 2 or 3? I don't know. So they have the Rusto guy. Okay, so the Rusto guy who lives over in Korea, who is allegedly married as well. So you have him doing For the Love of Trish in New York City, who is also allegedly married. Who else did? Drunk Meek said that she's going to enter. I I doubt if you'll see Drunk Meat. I don't know. I haven't seen Drunk Meek in a long time. I don't know. Maybe she'll show up. Um, Nubiology, Drunk Meek, the Rusco. He was even asking for someone to go call Big Man TV. He was asking if she would accept Beasley. He was asking if come on, I got a lot of women in here. You guys don't want to sign up. He was calling off all of the names of people who weren't there to participate. But this is supposed to be kicking off tomorrow. So you guys can go over there and see what happens. Who are these people? The Rusto guy is the one who had the temper tantrum after the debate when he was being the manager of the girl who was the woman who was debating. Dr. Soapy, you don't want to join in, Dr. Soapy? Hey, Dr. Soapy, it's good to see you. Okay, so yeah, it it was a lot. Duke said that he's going to coin a new term for their relationship, their friendship. He's going to, people always say friends with benefits, but he said that for him and Krista, he's going to coin the term friends with boundaries. That is something that is better needed in their friendship because she kept on trying to make it sound all warm and fuzzy and like, ooh, I need a man like him in my life. That's what I've been needing and blah, 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 blah. So that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to open the panel. Uh, I probably missed a lot of stuff. Uh, so if anybody wants to go on something that I may have missed, you're free to hit the link. Let me go back. Oh, I'm not going to talk about him because I do not watch anything that he is in. She was. They talked about even adding Vic, Mary Vic from Detroit, and she was like trying to be diplomatic and say, "Oh no, I think of Vic as a brother," and blah 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 blah. So it's okay. I thought she was married, liar. Ain't Trish married? Yes. And a lot of these people that they will be making sure that are going to compete to give attention to are married as well. Okay, so he went from one play two plays to he went from one play, the Just Krista play, and he got rid of that. Now he's in love with dragons, and they're going to plan their future together. And plus this play with Shitty Trish and this oh for the love, why who if you are telling me right in my what is supposed to be the attraction, the lure to any of this. But I don't know. Maybe he knows something that I don't know. It's just insane. Okay, so okay, these shows they call fun. Fun is to get traffic to their pages. Trish show starts on Lemon show, and then yeah, Trish's for the love of Trish is going to start tomorrow, they say on Lemon's page, and then there's going to be 3 episodes. The second episode is supposed to be on, excuse me, YouTube Camera's channel. I don't know what day that is. And then the final episode is going to be on Trisha's page. Is that's where she's going to choose who who uh who gets her love, so to speak. Okay. Uh yeah, that's all I have. I don't have that much because it's so ridiculous. You know, uh I don't know. Okay. Let me see if I yeah, so uh I heard that Dragons quit her job. So I don't know how extended her stay may be with Lemon. Wink wink. Like there is going to be a meetup. I don't know. They may meet up. I don't know. Hell, he might as well throw in my guy. I was thinking the same thing. He ought to throw in Malik and Brooke. Like the marriage ain't stopping them from doing anything else. Brooke was already in another for the love appeals. So shit, throw in my guy, my guy. I have two. You know he has 2 businesses, and shitty Trish with all these fake 501 threes, 501c3s. Come on, surely you can add her. Okay, turn your camera off in the back. Your device is not connected, Miss 313. Oh, child. Miss 313, your device is not connected. Try again. What is going on? I did not go over to Pizarro's live, but what the hell is going on? I hear that these heifers are over there talking about having another competition. A who can suck the best peen. What is really going on? Are the competitions Miss 313, you're not connected for some reason. Can someone write in the chat and tell her she's not connected? Her device is not connected. Oh, here she is. Hey, Miss 313. You're on mute. You're on mute, Miss 313. Miss 313? I don't know why I can't hear her. You're on mute, Miss 313. Hold on 1 second. I hope she's not talking. Okay, let me remove this one. Miss 313, your device is not connecting, Miss 313. Try a bit, try back again. Okay, Shakimi, yes, I saw Shakimi is coming back right before Christmas and tax time. Okay. Uh, StreamYard has changed. She may have to reset her device. Miss 313, your device is not connected right now, and then when I was able to get you up, you stayed on mute. How will they measure that task? You mean the task of Trisha's dating show? Why bother? I mean, any arbitrary metric will do. Any arbitrary metrics will do because it's bullshit. It's just total bullshit. Oh, you're talking about this. Oh, I almost forgot about this. Yes. So I hear that they were over there talking about having a who sucked the peen the best competition. Have we totally run out? It seems like we've run out. I'm wondering if males and females are going to be allowed to enter this as well. So if you hadn't seen that live, uh, go over there and check it out. Uh, I don't know how they're going to measure that. Will it be on? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Uh, the judges is going to be Rob someone again. It can't be Rob Rack. Miss 313. Hey, turn your camera off, Miss 313.
Okay.
Oh damn, she fell. Your device is failing you. She's out, so I can hear the stuff behind her. Nope, the dick sucking. I don't know how they would measure that. I just don't know. Rob someone again. Who is Rob? Hey, Miss 313.
Can you hear me, Ronnie Q?
I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Every time I do it, it's not giving me the option to do the camera maybe because I'm at work.
That's
I don't
okay.
know.
Okay,
But
it's all black. It's a black screen. Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. It can stay
Okay.
up like that. So this is what the B sector has become.
Yes, girl.
Okay.
Yes, girl. I didn't even go over there to look at that shit, and I don't even know who was all. But one person who was in and ready to go on that. It was um the fan and the popsicle liquor. I heard that she was in and excited about the competition. So there's that.
I don't want to see a popsicle, a nipple. I don't want to see none of this shit. This is getting sad. The B sector is really getting sad.
Yeah.
First, we got somebody that's crying all the damn time. Then we got somebody who want to lick popsicles, and I don't have nothing against Crystal. We really were cool, but this is just silly. Nah, this is becoming dumb.
Yeah, it really is because like straight out of the storyline for content, Vegas did change things. Plays are profitable in the beef sector. You got to change with the times, um, or
What?
not,
That ain't
or
no
not,
times.
or not. I just don't see how people can just be like, okay, they lying, but this is exciting. What's exciting about being I played and lied to? I don't. Okay, I'm just. It is what it
I'm with
is.
you. I don't find nothing entertaining about this. It's stupid. First of all, she's 50 plus years old, so it's not entertaining at all. My voice is so hoarse because it snowed. It's cold here, but it's not entertaining at all. It's really sad and pathetic. And Lemon needs to stop saying he B sector and say he is from the drama sector. He did do a thing saying that he was in the drama club when he was in high school and all this other stuff. He needs to go back to drama because this is bullshit, and I'm sick of seeing it.
Girl, the way he felt that drum, because it's just so contrived and it's so fake and all this. I'm really angry. I'm really angry. I'm done with you, girl. I'm done with you, girl. I can do no more with you. All this old contrived bullshit. I am just like, my brain cells are just dying when I listen to some of this foolishness.
Let's not forget he a gangster also. One day he's so tough and he gonna do this, that, and the other, and then he kowtow and cower down like a baby.
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah,
if
Duke.
he go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was saying, yeah, Duke let him know real nicely. Keep talking shit, and I got a message for your ass.
Right. And if he was hey, good morning, Tebe. If he was such a gangster, there would have been no way he would have, I get upset. I think you mad because I got upset with you, but when I be drinking and stuff, but I just let we cool, we cool. So if he was such a gangster, see, he was trying to let's be clear that he got the message when Duke said that who knows, we may meet up sometime. I'm not saying I'm going to meet him, but I have some business in California. So yeah, you got that loud and clear. You got that loud and clear. If you didn't get it loud and clear, I got it loud and clear. I heard what he said, but it implied that, hey, and that the very next night he's in love with someone else, and he wants to be cool with Duke. But you sitting up here, if you really wanted to be cool with Duke, if we are really to believe that this chick chose Duke, would you then go over to Duke and dog out just Krista in his face, calling her whatever, short legs or whatever, in his new woman's his new her new man's face? So if you thought Duke and Krista was, say, you just putting shit out here. See, you got to make it believable. They are worse than Tyler Perry at this point, because ain't no way in heck if the old man is going to come to the new man and say, I want to be cool with you, while dogging out his ex-woman in front of his face. Get the fuck out of here. I know he may not have any type of relationship experience, but does he have any common sense?
First of all, we know Lemon don't like black women, so let's just cut the bullshit. We saw how he ran around and chased a woman who had 9 kids by 10 different baby daddies, and then
And none of them in her custody.
and none of them in her custody, and he ain't insulted her half the way he's insulted Krista. First of all, let's make that clear. Or a lot of black women on here, the way he's insulted them. Then you go get, and this is Trish's fault too. You go get motherfuckers that's anti-black to come on your platform. But I really clicked the link to say, please don't say Vic is from Detroit. He is not from Detroit. We don't claim him. The 313 don't know nothing about Vic. He flew here. I grew here. We don't want Vic. Go back to New Jersey or wherever the hell you came from. The other day, Vic sat on that panel. Lemon was asleep. Vic talked for 5 damn hours
I
and
know
was
you're
and
lying.
yes, he did the other day. It was so pitiful. At one point,
Just
it was
happy
just
to be
sad.
there to get attention.
It was
And
just
somebody,
sad. He told
somebody,
I kept
somebody.
clicking in at work because I was like, how long Lemon gonna sleep? So Vic comes up there and says, yeah, and downtown Detroit is owned by the whole all Italians. I'm like, this man don't know what the hell he is talking about. The man who owned Rock Financial owns all of downtown Detroit, and he ain't Italian. Dan Gilbert is white as white can be.
And
So
he
he
don't know
doesn't
what he's
know
talking about.
shit about what
Give
he's
a
talking
history
about.
lesson. Now,
Yeah, he's giving a history lesson, but he ain't from here. I was like, and people just eating up in that old snagger tooth simply intellect who calls himself ghetto intellect, which everybody swear he's so smart. My daughter cussed him out so bad in the chat because he mad at Vic. He said fuck Detroit. So my daughter told him, you need to watch your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. It was just, I'm so sick of this whole his channel, the dumb shit that go on. It's just now it's just getting bad. And we changed it with the times. What is it entertaining about it? It's all lies. So now you're gonna have a show with a married woman supposedly with married people on it.
right,
You got a
looking for
person
love.
how a person in Korea gonna communicate with her? They gonna have a long distance relationship, but he's married.
And he's
This
married
shit
as
is
well.
stupid.
Just dumb shit. I mean, like, at least try.
I'm
Put
about to
forth
say
an
my
effort.
10-year-old can come up with a
You
better
putting it together,
storyline than this. My daughter
and
can
you're
come up with a better storyline than this bullshit.
and
This
he's
is
putting it
stupid.
together the night before. Okay, so I also forgot until somebody, I can't remember where I heard it, that Vic couldn't, and you saying he was on his channel talking for 5 hours as Lemon is sleep, and somebody reminded me that Vic couldn't stand Lemon, and when he was over there on Ness's channel, when Ness's channel was popping, and he was riding Lemon and all of this type of stuff, and I was like, I always ignore, I always leave when Vic is there. And it did remind me that he definitely was over on Ness's channel when the fallout with Lemon them came after Vegas. And so, to the extent that they said that Vic would drag Lemon and talk poorly about Lemon, and you mean to tell me that that dingbat leaves his page for 5 hours in Vic's hands?
Usually it was just ridiculous. It was him. Auntie Donna came up there at one point. Auntie Donna was trying to do her best to save it. The guy Muzz, who's he apologized to me, but he calls us niggas, and he's some type of some, I forgot what his nationality is, and I had to check him. I told him I don't come and be nice to people that say call me niggas. I don't play like that. And he said, it's just my community where I'm from. I said, I don't care where you from. Don't address me like that. I don't appreciate reading it in the chat. I don't care. So it was Muzz. He was showing Thanksgiving plates. Lemon the whole time sleep. I can't think who Vic. It was somebody else up there. It was just a damn mess. And Auntie Donna was trying to keep Dragons. Dragons was up there. Krista was up there for the longest, and she was sounding like she was about to fall out. It was just pure fuckery at its finest, and it was just stupid. It was so not lackluster, boring. I just sat there to see how long Lemon was gonna go to sleep. Well, I didn't even watch it. I kept coming back. And then finally at 11 hours and 55 minutes, somebody or the stream cut off. I don't know how it went, but all of them was sitting up there. And here go Auntie Donna, thank you for the 270 some people. She was trying to maintain it. And she was like, they was talking about the plates on the like struggle plates that Justin used to do. And she did Donna say, well, wait a minute, who food are we talking about? Is this shit legal? It was kind of funny when she said that they gonna sit there and dog the hell out of these people plates and shit. So that part was kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie when she said that.
Is this
But
shit legal? She's
yeah, cause
funny.
girl, they was going in on the place, talking about the food look dry. And Muzz was like, no, these are things I pulled off the internet. And he's sitting up there trying to keep the
They were
chat.
showing the pictures of them.
Yeah, he was
I
showing the
thought you
pictures.
meant that they were just talking about them. Oh
No,
shit!
girl, he was showing the pictures of the place, and they was going. The chicken looked dry, and I think those are green beans. And then it hit Auntie Donna. She said, "Well, wait a minute, who place are we talking about?" She kind of was there. Auntie Donna get to smoking, and
Yeah,
she
Auntie
said it.
Donna's trying to chill the fuck out, and then
E-
she got to fucking babysit these motherfucking children up
And,
here.
and then she said, "Wait a minute, don't be talking about that shit." She was trying to get them together, but that dick was going on on and on and on. It was just ridiculous. And him and Malik swear he know every damn
My
thing about
God,
everywhere.
my God, my God. Go ahead.
Because in Detroit, the dudes wear buffs and they do this. And I'm like, they just don't know what the hell they talking about, which they do wear buffs here. But still, the thing was, it was just craziness. But I'm so sick of Vic getting his ass up there being ambassador for Detroit. So, Vic, shut the fuck up. You ain't the ambassador for Detroit. You the ambassador for wherever. He came, gave a story about how his grandma, he didn't want for anything as a child, but your teeth look like that.
Hmm.
So you didn't know, they didn't teach you that that there is brightening toothpaste.
Toothpaste in general, because shit, obviously he don't know there's any toothpaste. Those teeth don't get that yellow knowing there's toothpaste. Did Amazon introduce you to any type of dental program that you can donate, or are you already a part of? Surely they have something that you can opt into for fucking dental care. God damn. Hey,
Even if your
geeky
mama
girl.
had Medicaid, you got some type of dental something.
Yeah, you
So
had your your I think we used to go to the dentist 4 times a year, and I think that even if you're on welfare, you at least send you 2 times a year.
yeah, twice a year for a cleaning. Um, Everybody now with my insurance at my job is twice a year, and then you get whatever dental work depending on what it is. You have to
In
pay a
between.
copay or
Hmm.
whatever.
Right.
But I said at least you don't have no excuse for your teeth to look like that at all.
At all. So, even if your job don't pay enough, aren't you still allowed Medicare expansion or some shit like that? I think
You
if
if
you
you have
care, you would
kids,
check it out.
I believe if you have kids and of course, I don't know how it go, but if you have kids or something, because with my daughter, she got braces,
Mm.
and my insurance covered it to so much, and then I had to pay $1,000, and Medicaid picked up some of it. They helped me, the dentist office, do that, and I had to pay 1,000 out of pocket for them. But I do remember that. And hell, that was like about three. My daughter is 21 now, so that had to be about 5 years ago. But I'm just saying, they was giving them braces back then. I can understand if he was a little older and something happened, but I don't. I'm just sick of all of this, the foolishness. His channel really is aggravating, and then this Trish shit is just beyond blowing me, because how we gonna have a show for the love of Trish and y'all got married people on it? It doesn't even make sense to have that kind of show. And now him and hollering ass dragons together. Who any fool that sit there and watch that show with her hollering ass and G every 2 seconds, something is wrong with you.
And it shows that he don't even care enough to try to even make what he's presenting better, because the show is today, and last night he's on here talking about we need contestants. It doesn't matter, man, woman, anything. It shows you he whatever. So that's his shit. Let him
That's what
handle
I
his
said.
shit
Let
the way
let
he.
that sinking ship go. But I had to tell you the other day, it was just a mess on the channel. The only one who had the most sense was a high Auntie Donna, and she was trying her damnedest so they wouldn't ruin the channel. I'm ruin his shit. But he gonna get enough to keep falling asleep on there and letting people talk. Before that, I'll say about a week or two ago, he fell asleep again, and Vic talked about the same how he got his car, his house. And another thing, I'm sick of him talking about his house either, too.
and and
You
if
live in
he
the ghetto. You don't live in a nice part. Every time he showed that raggedy house, then simply in like in Detroit, that is a shithole. And I had to let him know that's where he lives at. It is plenty of nice neighborhoods here. So stop. My neighborhood look 20 times better than his, and my house. So it's just. I'm just tired of the whole fuckery. I'm just tired of how the B sector is really, really lowering its standards. I'm not saying we gotta beef every day. It ain't gotta be. If we gonna change, at least change to something that makes sense. This ain't even making sense. And people sitting up here actually
mm-mm.
sending money, actually sitting up here acting like this shit is a real storyline. Next,
Uh,
I'm gonna send. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send my son. Matter of fact, next he gonna start a damn storyline and find
uh,
one of them old hoes, and
yeah,
we gonna do us a storyline then, since
and
it's that damn simple. That's
Do
all
your
it takes.
storyline, girl. That's all it takes. Yeah, the less known in the sector, the more the more he will be profiled. Send them on, girl.
He gonna be anonymous. He gonna be somebody love interest next. Shit, this
Hmm.
shit is just stupid. Tell my son to come on here and make a damn storyline. It's just it done got to be dumb. First, we done went to beefing challenges, and if you been here like I'm a day one beef sector person, it's a lot of me, Candy, Kane, T. It's a lot of us that been here of you. Well, this shit is dumb. It's really ridiculous. We don't have no storylines. Hell, I'd rather see the competitions. It's Christmas time. Why ain't somebody building a damn snowman competition? Shit, we need some competitions out here. Something. This shit is getting tired.
Yeah, well, got the sucking the dick contest that
Uh,
may
uh,
be on the horizon. I
oh
was
Lord,
like, I ain't even going over there to watch that dumb shit. I just I cannot sit up and watch just Krista talking about competing in a dick contest for YouTube. I just can't. I don't want to
are
see
you
her
serious?
suck anything else. Yeah, they said it was on Pizarro's channel. Yeah, they said that they should have a contest who can suck the best ping. And I don't think men are excluded from the competition. So I am very serious. Yeah, that was one of the other things that I wanted to talk about. So,
Well, you know Lolo's supposed to be having a comedian challenge too.
oh, I didn't know that. When is it?
I think that is today also or tonight or hell it could have been yesterday. Hell I didn't
Oh,
know.
I didn't hear about it. It seems like it seemed like
Right to you, I don't know what you're gonna say, but I'm
it
laughing.
seems it seems like Limon would have been supporting it and letting the people know. And the last thing I saw, Lolo was getting off of his panel yesterday, and the last thing she had to say was, uh, "No, Ronnie Q. Yes, T Velocity. Yes, T Velocity. Just tacky." So the last thing that Lolo said was not about a competition. It was about it's my mama's birthday. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for her. I'll probably take her somewhere to eat or get her one of those edible arrangements or something. And I'm like, what we
Lolo
call that?
trying to get some damn
What
cash
we
apps.
call it? What we call this? Yes, that's what we calling this dry begging. That's what we're
Cause
gonna call it.
she won't even say what the prize is of the contest. It won't be given the amount of the prize is winner takes all. I did hear that part. And she won't even be telling how much the pot is into the contest.
Well, I had you got to start off with something what it is right now at
Right.
least. But because my pot grew as the contest was going on, and as it grew I was updating what it was in real time during the contest. You got to try to put something forward to let people know that your contest is on the up and up.
Well, that's what she said. They're not giving out how much the pot is, and it's a winner takes all. And they got 2 minutes to go up there. So anybody who who thinks they're funny, it's a competition. I believe it's tonight. Don't quote me, but I think that's what she said. It's tonight.
I don't. I you see. Everybody thinks that, and if that really is not true, straight out of a storyline for content. Some people may do that, and that I hate that it really uh, puts a stigma on everybody that does contests. So we're not gonna forget that Jay Wilson had that Christmas decorating contest, and he said the top prize would be $500, and then shit, he gave out that top prize of $300 and split that $200 against the bottom the second and the third place, and quickly cut off that motherfucking live so everybody can be like, oh, well, and didn't realize that what happened to the other What happened to the other $200, Jay Wilson? So I can see why people think that. So you know,
I can too. But then you got these sore losers also who win and just be plain sore losers. I do think some of the competitions, I think they start off genuine. But it just end up when people find out how much money they get, I don't think everybody's honest with the amount of money that they get either. Because some people say that the judges should be paid for the competitions. But you volunteer, just like when you said you needed judges, I volunteer, right?
hmm
You shouldn't be paid for volunteering. Now, if
right.
somebody wanna, not now, they have to put their cash apps up there, and if anybody wanna donate to them, and the women never hardly get donations, but let a man judge be up there, he gets all the donations. He's the greatest thing. He's funny. He's this. So the competitions do have its pluses, but it has its minuses. But I could deal with them more so than I can deal with this fake storyline. It's like you telling me I'm dumb without telling me I'm dumb.
hmm Yeah, yeah, and so, yeah, I said I was gonna come live this morning, and yeah, that's all I got for you because this shit is ridiculous at this point.
It is
So
beyond ridiculous.
now Jay Wilson had a lot of people over in his chat. I think he had like 400 and something people over there in his chat, and I was like, that's very very telling, because people well, it could be the Duke aspect of it they wanted to see and see what he was going to say. So that could have been one aspect of it, but I'm wondering if people are just like anywhere but here with this bullshit. It was a whole lot of bullshit on that channel yesterday that I saw. I didn't even watch half of the shit. I went over there after just Krista dropped down, so I wanted to see if she was over there. Lemon, are you
So
mad at
did
me,
she go on Lemon's
Lemon?
panel after he
No,
sat there and called her? Okay.
no,
Well,
no.
I'm glad for that. At least she had enough sense not to go on his panel no more. Because normally he'll say whatever and she'll come right back over there and be
But
right
I
on the
was
panel.
red
And
balling.
that's the part that's crazy to me.
But I was red balling, and I was hoping that I didn't miss him say, "Guess who's in the bag? I'm not letting her up." I don't.
His famous saying. And also Tulsa talked about him like a damn dog, but he have Tulsa sitting up there every day. And Queen, that's the hustler of the year right there. I don't care what nobody say. Tulsa is the damn hustler of the year because Tulsa went from her channel of having 5 people. I was subscribed to her because she used to talk about black issues, and you know that's my thing. So I would
Mm,
listen to some of her, and she would have really good lives. It'd be me, Shelly, sometime. It'd be 5 people in the chat. The most I ever seen was 7. So she done left from there and said, shit, let me get on in and create me a storyline in the B sector. Even Queen Tulsa done came over here and they got her a little damn footing. That's the same shit that Resto got doing and everybody else doing. But people can't see this. This is just, it's so goofy. But Tulsa did that. At least she is getting, last time I saw in the chat, I saw she went live. It was 15 or 20. I can't remember. But Queen Tulsa, at least she trying to build her little channel. It's like everybody see that the B sector is a hustle when they get on it. And the people pay
hmm
money. Ever since I saw Shakim, this was one night and I was at work and they was dogging the hell. I like the Mo 3 sector sometimes. I ain't gonna even lie. I go over there, I watch Broadway and the other one, Mahaya, who used to
uh-huh.
come live. And he thought he would do all the same shit he do on over here in the B sector. He went over there, they was lighting his ass up. And so he gonna tell him, well, I can tell you this. Yeah, come on over to the B sector. Yeah, come on. And I'm just sitting up here like, when did he become the spokesman for our sector, a
Oh
spokeslady
Lord.
for our sector? And he gonna say, and he gonna say, it's a lot of old women over there. They be paying over there. They like,
Oh
for real. I'm gonna come over
wow.
there.
Wow. Hey, it is what it is.
I said, get
No.
y'all hustle money on. But I had to
Yeah.
come up here behind the queue because I've just had to vent. I'm just sick of the bullshit. And I'm
Uh,
sick of Vic ass too. Nobody
I
wanna
can.
hear his Where's his boyfriend Shakim at? They had became buddy buddy. Shakim just done completely disappeared. He got smart and saw that his gig was up. We was tired of him.
Well, they said that he came live. He came live, and he was also on someone's panel. I didn't see the panel, but he said that he was going to be coming back live. He said that his life got busy or something like that, and that he was going to start coming live more. So that's the last I heard about him. That he
Maybe
was
he got
on
a job with
somebody's
Vic at
panel.
Amazon. Maybe both of them started working at Amazon together because Vic was riding him around the city, from what
Hmm.
I heard the last time.
They said that Vic was riding him around and taking him to the. I think that was Miss T Velocity who I heard that on, taking him to the laundromat to wash his dirty drawers and fold his dirty drawers and all of that. So that's the last. Somebody did say he was in jail, but he said that that was a lie. Yes, I did hear that as well. He was in jail, but who knows? Let his computer get around Lemon again, and maybe we'll find out where he spent those months.
There you go. Or I could have I could have googled the Wayne County Jail if I would have knew his name, verified his ass. But fuck him. I don't. He ain't
No
that
doxing.
interesting to me. But I
Hey,
was just
no.
saying.
Yeah, I know you're kidding. So, yeah, so that's all I got.
Well, thank you for coming live, Ronnie Q. I was
uh,
sitting up here. My work husband ain't here today, so
oh, okay.
I just knew you was.
Well,
I just knew you was gonna ask me for my work husband. He ain't here today.
okay. So now you got to go to McDonald's and get your own breakfast, huh?
It's snowing outside. I'll be going to the little food truck. And my husband, the one that it's Saturday. He'll be stuck to the couch in Michigan, and Ohio State is coming on. So I guess I'll stay at work because I don't got time to hear all the damn noise today.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm glad you came live. At least I have a little enjoyment before I go home and be bored.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came up. It was good chit chatting with you, Miss
Okay, Ronnie
313.
Q, enjoy your weekend.
All right, you as well. Okay, so very carry tax season and Christmas money. Shakim is coming soon. So I appreciate you all for coming over here and spending a little time with me. And you know me, I'm going to try to uh, feed you a little something while you're here. I'm going to end my live with this. Please hit the like button on your way out, please. I greatly appreciate the support. Okay, let me put up my fair use banner. I'm using this out of fair use. And don't forget to practice on your bananas, uh, ladies and gentlemen, it appears, because we may be having a contest coming up. So, and speaking of contests as well, Leo the Lioness Queen is having her charcuterie board competition. You may be able to enter if someone drops out. Go over and let her know under her flyer that you want to take a spot if someone has to drop out. It is on December 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the next following day, I will be having my Secret Santa. Third annual Secret Santa. This is where any content creators who would like to give back to their subscribers, they meet me here on my page. We exchange names, and then we gift each other between $25 and $50. We cannot keep that money. We must then immediately cash app one of you subscribers who is in the audience on that day for Secret Santa. Secret Santa is December 15th, the day after the charcuterie board is here on my channel at 3 p.m. So if you are a content creator and you want to give back to the subscribers who support us all year long, please meet me here. And if you're a subscriber, please be here to drop your cash app in the chat so we can gift you guys. And I'm gonna end with this. Uh, you know how I do it. So I'm using this as fair use, and I'm reporting a little news, and you guys may like this. Please hit the like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Oh, honey. When your favorite niece and your 13-year-old daughter is raped by your alcoholic brother or the next door neighbor, and she tries to abort that baby inside of her from a rape, you're going to regret that. They want to keep women in their place. It's so disgusting. I can't even put words to them voting for her. They didn't vote for her, didn't vote because she was a woman. They didn't care that she was smart and powerful, educated, beautiful, kind, joyful, fearless. She would have taken care of this country. She would have protected the people. She would have surrounded herself with great minds. But keeping women in their place was more important to them. And black men, that was just shocking because, honey, he's going to give the military and the police permission to shoot you in your back and there will be no immunity. So, baby, y'all done fucked up. You took every right from your children. Once again, there will be no social security and pensions and rights. This thing has said you will never have to vote again. He's going to be in charge of the military. We have fucked up. End of story.
You don't think it was a simple situation of looking at the economy, looking at inflation, looking at crime and saying, providing and protect. And as men, that's what we want. And as a result of that, I mean, I voted for her. I wasn't voting for him. But speaking to men who felt differently, they didn't think about Roe v. Wade. They didn't think about stuff. They thought about the economy, money in their pockets, and safety in the streets.
Oh, listen.
It couldn't have been as simple as that.
First of all, do you see women breaking in people's houses? Do you see women shooting each other in the streets? No. They voted because they voted for Trump because, I hate saying his name. They voted for him because they hate themselves. And they see this thing as powerful, that he's going to move mountains for them and make them rich. And unfortunately, black men, they want a man. They were saying, I'm voting for the man. Well, we're going to see about that. And don't think we're all not at fault. All of us.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.